What's going on? Is this dude gonna like start the show or something? What are we waiting for? What's up, everybody? It's Jonezer, your favorite comic book guy. So how I look and how do I sound, folks? Give me a 5x5 while I catch up the chat here. So, first person in, we got Sean. What's up, Jonezer? What's up, Sean? How you doing today? And then we got my buddy All Music Fan 88. Wanted to let me know if you find that beast man. I'm looking, buddy. I ain't to the bottom of the pile, and I ain't sent the packages yet, so there's hope. George Valentine here. Good evening, sirs and chat. Good evening to you, Mr. Valentine, sir. And then, holy crap, we got my buddy Chop and Drop 2013. Christmas came early. It always does at the Jones house. And it's the evening comic book family. Absolutely. If you guys have not done so already, you should probably subscribe to Mr. Chop and Chop's channel, Chop and Drop's channel. He does a lot of comic book content, very cool unboxings, and he does some cool stuff on Sunday where he plays video games with his son. Very fun to watch. Gotta love that family time. Let the record show that I was here before you, Mary. Just in case she comes in. So, yeah, we got to enjoy that. And we got a shambolic to you, Mr. Majestic Tiger, sir, Mr. Bjorn Jorgensen. Wow, we got all kinds of folks in here. We got the Mr. McPhee, the McMaster Mike, Mike Master Mix, his Masters of the Universe. He is here. And we got Mrs. Jamie Sanders. Hello there. And it looks like I've caught up with everybody. We all just talking to each other. I appreciate you throwing that link up there, Mike. You are doing God's work. And yes, give that dude a subscribe. The good man. And I'm guessing that 5 means I look at least as good as my fat ass is going to look, and sound at least as good as my fat ass is going to sound. So how's everybody doing this weekend? As you can see, I'm not at a weird, fantastic place. We're at this place today. Bill had some other commitments, and I decided to play around over here. Just seemed like a fun thing to do. I wasn't that busy, so we just hanging out. So we got some stuff we can open. We could play some video games. We could surf the internet. You know, like, we got options. I got some comic books I could show off here. We can do it all, you know. So maybe hit me up in the chat there and say what you wants to do. Tired as hell, but good, I guess. Well, yeah, you had to referee some games, did you not? You doing basketball refereeing? We stayed up way too late, me and Mike and Jeff and figuratively speaking, till wee hours in the morning. Figuratively speaking is me and him was up way late. Look for the right hands. Yeah, we are going to open some stuff, and yeah, we're going to have to watch for flying objects. I do have a tendency to be missing some stuff. What I wanted to open up or look at today, I have a bunch of these Masters of the Universe Snake Men dudes that I haven't opened. And so I figured let's just open them all. But before we get off into that, I wanted to show, let's see here. No, that's not it. There we go. This is what we want. We're gonna monkey around over here on the old Big Bad Toy Store. I always like to kind of give you guys the 411 on any deals. So go through here and I want to show you all some stuff I noticed. Where is my filter, my bobber? Let's see here. Sale items. Here's a good thing to do, a little trick. You go into this little relevance deal here, and you can go discount high to low. So you can see the stuff on the heaviest discount. Just like that. You can get 90% off on that item. So little trick for Christmas shopping if you're looking for bargains. Now obviously this stuff, you're not going to see anything super cool, but it's still cheap. But you do get some little gems, you know. If you're into these Star Wars Black, I had 80% off on that, dude. There are some deals to be had if you look into that crapola. And Jeff saying, yes, he did 5 games. 5 basketball games. You do got to be shot. And then, yes, we are party animals. We get wild over here talking about our toys and our comic books, geeks that we are. And, yeah, I was hoping the lighting, I tried something new with the lighting to see if it would look better. We'll see. And, yeah, shared the link around. You got to do that. But, yeah, going down this list here, they got some neat stuff at some heavy discounts. But the further you go, the cooler the things get. Like, I don't know who's into these pops. I don't really care for these pops. But I did notice some stuff. Like, they're practically giving that Strider away. So if you ain't got one, I don't know if it's going to get cheaper than $7. Yeah, you keep a rolling. They got lots of stuff at, again, heavy discount. It's almost like they've been sitting on it too long. And they want to get rid of it. That's my suspicion. That's what we're going with. But you keep digging. Keep finding stuff. $1.50 for Beastman. You want a naked Beastman? $1.50. We got you covered. You know, and again, you know, more stuff. Little graphic novels. A lot of and bobbleheads. But you can get the Witcher Geralt. 75% off. Cobra Commander. Jitsu, in case you haven't found him yet. You know. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Jonezer, most of this stuff sucks. That's why it's on discount. And I have to tell you, yes, that's true. You got me. This stuff sucks. And that's why it's on discount. But you can still find some cool, I mean, got Spawn there. You know. Corn nuts, in case you guys forgot those existed. Get some corn nuts. Oh, it's just a puzzle. Can't have any. Get Psycho Man here, $6. See, Goji knows what I'm talking about. He got Marvel Select Abomination from Big Bad for $20. And it's a steal, you know? And you got to check these every so often because they update them constantly. Like Marvel Legend Icarus, you know? I mean, he's not cool. But, like, if you're looking for custom fodder, you need some fists or a head, you know? I don't know. Maybe some people think he's cool. I don't think he's cool. But you can get him cheap. Cheap. You know, a little wrestling plushie. Lucha Libre. Little dinosaur dude. You know, there's stuff. There's stuff here. What in the Angus Young? That is cool. See, I might get that. Maybe. You know, you get a little arm. But like I said, the more you dig, the better the stuff gets. A little overkill from Spawn. Not a bad price. 70%. It's a good deal. Everybody likes a bargain. You can get the Fezzik the Giant. There. Let's see. Grayskull Stein. You know, even 70% off at $21. What was that before? Holy crap. More Spawn stuff. But yeah, that's my little trick. Work from the bottom. You know, What If Marvel Legends, $7.50. You know, Black Adam if you're looking for one. You know, there you go. See, should buy Jitsu. Needs a sword. You know, probably couldn't get the sword for cheaper than that on Evil Bay. You know, here's Johnny. Yeah, some cool stuff in here. You know, and there's also a lot of not cool stuff in here. You know, Joker, $30 at 70% off. Statue diorama. So this sucker was pretty expensive. Heavily discounted. Heavily. And he's still expensive. I wouldn't buy it for $30, but that's just me. You know? But yeah, you can get, I mean, you know, a can of soda pop with your little weirdo action figure thing. You know, pretty cool. And then a little Doctor Strange action. You know, I mean, anytime you can get, like, you know, these Marvel Legends figures for less than $10, you know, they're practically giving it away. There's no way they're making money on that. You know, and I mean, yeah, they're not super cool ones, but still. Oh, Naked Stratos. Now, I know a lot of you have missed out on him due to his low availability, but here he is now, 70% off for only $5.70. You too can save a Naked Stratos from the dumpster, you know, in case you didn't have one. All Naked Stratoses need a home. They just do. Because none of you all bought any. They all sat on the pegs in Walmart and cried. Then Walmart thought nobody liked these and canceled the line. And that's how it ends. Sad day for humanity. You know? Oh, we got a Mr. Lackasivarak. What's up, my brother? How are you doing? Always good to see ya. Yes, and we got some Transformers. Robots in disguise. It's G.I. Joe Ultimates. Over half off. Get the whole wave. You know? You got Duke, Cobra Commander. I mean, who else do you want? Pretty good deal for you G.I. Joe people if you ain't got that yet. But yeah. I like going through this stuff. Seeing if something, you know, pokes out at you. Because again, heavy discount here. Heavy discounts. They're practically giving it away. You know, and I'm biased on the stuff I quit scrolling on. You know, I gotta like it or I gotta be aware you guys like it. There's some, man. $6.65. What do we got here? Have I seen the naughty or nice figures on Big Bad? We're seeing a little of both. Right now, we're looking at the heavily discounted. See, I finagled the filter up there on the top to get the deepest discounted stuff. And as you can see, we're like 24 pages in. Like, what in the heck kind of invisible woman is that? I gotta see this. Wow. The Invisible Woman. The paint is invisible too. Very cool. They went all out with that one. There you go. You have Faker He-Man. Now, this wasn't one of the better Masterverse figures, but I mean, $12 from 34. That's a pretty good deal if you want that faker. Pretty good deal. Just saying. Everybody likes a bargain. Everybody likes a deal. I wonder how many of these go. We're getting to 26, 27. Ooh, a Boglin. $14. You too can have your own Boglin. You know, a lot of them pops. Again, I'm not really into them, but I spilled my coffee all over myself. Woo! Oh, who do we got here? We got OBS. Looks like a blow-up doll. Yeah. And we got my buddy Radical Toys. Hey, Jonezer, buddy. I finally picked up that RoboCop Rogue City Black Monday. So you enjoy that game, sir? That is a lot of fun. That is definitely a lot of fun. We could play some of that on here tonight if you guys want to check it out. So, yeah. I'll keep on scrolling here a little bit more. I do got some other stuff to show you. We're not going to just stay on this big bad toy bargain sale discount. But, again, I just wanted to show you heavy discounts on a lot of this stuff. You know, a little 1/50th scale. I'm not sure what that would be. Probably small. And we got the Toya Mama. Hello there. Boy, all the cool people are here. Transformer, $14. What is that, like Thanos mixed with My Pet Monster there or something? That's what that's striking me like. You know? Cool beans. This thing probably goes forever. So we could always come back to it. You know, I'll leave it there. Hold on here. Gotta work my studio magic. Get us back to the me screen. See, it's kind of neat to try to finagle being the producer guy. See, I'm lucky when I go on with Bill. Bill does all this stuff, and I get to just be there and be stupid. You know, today I gotta try to figure out how all this crap works. Yee. You know, so hopefully I'm doing okay. Chat is still lively. Yeah, I agree. Them Funko Pops are... I'm not into them. So if you guys like them, you know, I mean, everything's for somebody. So they're not for me. Apparently they're not for OBS either. But, yeah, I don't see... They remind me of bobbleheads. That's what I keep calling them. Bobbleheads. But, anyway, we will switch gears here a little bit. Now, I recently did a comic book show. It was a comic toy show event where I was a vendor, and I sold some stuff, and I bought some stuff. And I thought, since I'm putting everything back and figuring everything out, I got a little box of some of the more high-end comic books that I had for sale. And some of them are actually, quite frankly, still for sale. I have a few of them that are pending, and we're going to have to sale pending. But we'll run them through here. I think you guys would appreciate them. They're some of the more goodies that I got. I'll start with the raw comics, and then we'll end with the graded ones. And, you know, who knows? You guys might see a comic book that you might like, and maybe I make a sale here. Maybe I don't. I do Venmo and PayPal, and I ship expediently. But anywho, let's look at the comic books. Now, oh boy, I'm gonna start with the raw ones. Now this one, not for sale. Sorry, this one's for me. I bought this for myself at the event. I got it for a pretty good price. It's one of the early Spider-Man in the black suit. Kind of I guess a controversial cover, if you will. You know, they argue about which was the first appearance of this black suit, this one or the other one that you know better. You know, probably because of print dates and whatnot. But that one That one's staying with me. But we do got some wowzer stuff. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 37. So a very early issue of the Amazing Spider-Man. This is a book that is for sale. And this is the first appearance of Norman Osborn in a comic book. Here we go. Very cool book. I happen to have 2 of these, so this one is the one I'm selling. I am asking $75 for this book, so I am not selling it cheap. But $75 or best offer, you get the first appearance of Norman Osborn in your collection. Now here's an oldie. There was a series back in the 40s called Daredevil. This book was printed in 1943. So this is a very, very old book. And I'm asking $40 for this one. But this is Daredevil. 1943. A little comic book history here. Get some oldies. This book is one that's for sale. It comes with a record. And I have checked. The record is still inside. And so, I'll give you $3.50. No deal, sir. No $3.50. But I do appreciate all offers. So you guys keep those offers coming. You know. But yeah, how about $3.50? I gave him $1. But yeah, here's Amazing Spider-Man book and record set. I think this is from the 70s. And yeah, the record is included. And yeah, $15 for this one. So you got Jonah Jameson and the Man Wolf there. Moving on. We've got Giant Size Defenders number 3. This is the first appearance of Korvac. And we're looking $50 for that one. Pretty cool cover, pretty cool book. I really like this book. I've sold this one many times, and yeah, this one's definitely one if you're a big Hulk or Thor fan. This is Defenders number 10. Good Hulk and Thor cover there. Yeah, we're looking $40 for that one. That's a really cool book, really cool cover. You know, I saw that, Goji. I saw that you did the video with the book and record. You know, that's very, very cool. Yeah, it was funny because when I saw that, I was like, I'm selling one of those. And here we got What If number 10. This is the first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. Oh, we're looking $75 for that one. You know, again, like I said, these aren't the cheap books. These are the holy crap ones that I got for sale. Another really good book. Most expensive one I've shown so far, for sure. This is Strange Tales 169, and is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. I'm looking $100 for that book. You know, Brother Voodoo, very first appearance. And this one I have a sale pending, but this is the first appearance of Cheryl Blossom and Jason Blossom in the Archie books. There's another one, $100 I'm looking for this book, but I do have a sale pending on this one. And here we got Giant Size Superheroes number 1, featuring Spider-Man for $25. You can get the first team up with Morbius the Vampire and the Man Wolf. You know, very cool book. And moving on, we have Daredevil 111. This is the first appearance of the Silver Samurai. You know, a character that probably got more fame fighting Wolverine than he did Daredevil, but he first appears in Daredevil. Kind of like a Sabretooth first appears in Iron Fist, but then he, you know, for whatever reason, he becomes Wolverine's enemy instead. You know, it's funny when stuff starts out in comics, they're not really sure how to work it or what they're doing. So, another book here, we got Giant Size Avengers #2. A lot to unpack with this one. This is where Hawkeye joins the Avengers. Mantis is revealed to be a Celestial. The death of the swordsman and the origin of Rama Tut. So a lot going on in this book. Looking for $60. Yeah, and this is, I think, where they show you that Kang and Rama Tut are actually the same person, just in the future and in the past. At least I believe that's what's happening here. And of course, we have the Giant Size Avengers #2. So you gotta have Giant Size Avengers #1. This is the first appearance of Knucklo, and a really good cover here. Look at $40 for this book. I really like that cover with Thor just charging in at you. Very cool book. And that is all the Raw comics we got here. Let's see if we can find somewhere to put this. Let's go over there. And let's see if we catch up the chat here, or if it is already caught up. What do we got? Smash that like button. Dang right. And Grandpa Jorgensen was born in 43 also. Well, for that, oh, I see. 1943, Lack's mother's birth year for that Daredevil book. Very, very, very cool beans. It must have been a good year for those good people to have joined us. And we got Lack, Brother Voodoo was what we called our I suppose that's a good name for that. And yeah, 60 not bad for that last book. Now here, these ones are the graded books. I'll throw some of these up. There's not as many. And then we'll move on and we'll do something else. I'll do that one last. All right. Start off here. I got Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This is a sketch cover Batman book. Let's see if you guys could see that. Frank Miller action there. And oh, exactly what I didn't want to do. There we got one from 1945. Captain Marvel. Shazam. Let me see if I take it out of the bag. Maybe that will make it present a little better. There we go. Captain Marvel. Shazam. Very cool older book. 1945. Graded at a 4.5. That other book had a near perfect 9.8. I think 9.8 is kind of the standard in comic book grading. Most books, if you get that, you're probably pretty happy with it. You don't see a lot of 9.9s or 10s. Trying to be careful. I don't want to drop any of these. Here we got Amazing Spider-Man 47. This is another one where I've got the sale pending. Oh, I forgot to name the prices for some of these. But yeah, this one I was looking for $200. The Amazing Spider-Man 47, graded 4.5. A very beautiful Kraven the Hunter cover there. Nice older book. Yeah, that Captain Marvel one. Let me look. I do believe it is sort of expensive. Yeah, it was 200. 200 we were looking for that Captain Marvel. And here we got the there's a Wolverine cameo in this book. Hulk 181 is the big one that, you know, the first appearance of Wolverine, arguably. This is Hulk 182 at a 7. It's still the first appearance of those two characters there, the Hammer and Anvil, and it has the death of Karjak, so it is considered a key appearance. But yeah, it's the issue right after Wolverine's in it. He has like a cameo appearance, so very early appearance of Wolverine, probably his second or third, depending on how you count them as far as appearances or cameos or what it is. And yeah, these are my oh, you need to save 200 up, huh? Like one of those books. You'll have to tell me which one it was. Was it the Captain Marvel or the Spider-Man? And yeah, these are the wall books I have at my booth. These are the ones I usually have hanging up behind me or on a rack off to the side. These are probably the better stuff that I have for sale. And I got 2 more to go. This one's Marvel Spotlight number 12. Looking for $100 for this one. This is the origin of the son of Satan. And arguably his first appearance. Some people would say Ghost Rider number 2 would be his first appearance. But now that light's killing me on trying to show you this stuff. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, okay, the Captain Marvel one you were looking for. And then, yeah, I guess technically it would be the third appearance of Wolverine. Because, yeah, he cameoed in the 180 and appeared in 181. And then he cameos again in 182. But regardless, it's a very early appearance of Wolverine, and I saved the best one for last. I do have a sale pending on this book, so we'll have to see. We were looking for $300, and I may have made it. Ghost Rider number 1 at a 4.5. This is the first solo series of the Ghost Rider. So his first appearance was in what was it called? Marvel Spotlight. And but this is when he gets his first solo series. So we might have sold that one though. Yeah, those were the, I guess what you would call the banger books from the toy and comic show I did. Yeah, that one's a pretty crazy book. Yeah, I've got a 181. I was lucky enough to get one this year. I also got in that same lot a giant size X-Men number 1 and an Amazing Spider-Man 129. There were some really awesome comic book key appearances. I got in a very large collection that I did not get cheap, and I sold quite a few books from that collection, but we're still trying to make back the money I spent buying that. But I got some hits in there too, so it's one of those ones that'll definitely pay out over the long run. We'll be looking to get the giant size X-Men and the Hulk 181 graded next year sometime. That's crazy process, really. I have a guy out that I send the books to where he will clean and press them, and then he sends them to CGC on my account. And the whole process can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months, you know, and cost quite a bit of money to do. But when you're done, you get back those books graded like that, and the guy I send to have them cleaned and pressed, he makes sure they get the best possible grade you can get, you know. But again, it ain't cheap. It costs some ducats. Chat's having a tough time refreshing. Okay, we got Jamie Laugh-Lowen. Lack saying the bad to the bone. Jeff saying impressive collection. Yeah, it's a collection I'm selling from. So those are some of the more high-end comic book pieces out of the collection that I sell. Hey, I do a layaway plan for you, my friend. I would do a layaway plan for you. Yeah. So cool stuff. Comic books. Gotta love them. So we got some toys we can open up. Like I warned you, it's going to be mostly the slithering, nasty little snake men. Because okay, we're going to have to go back in time here. Some of these came out like a year ago or more. I kind of lost my luster for the Masters of the Universe line. And that's kind of sad to say, because I am Motu Jonezer. I am literally Masters of the Universe Jonezer. So, like, for me to say, He-Man wasn't doing it for me. Like, really? And I blame it on these snakes, you know, because it seemed like I was, like, having to relive 2002 all over again, or it's just like snakes. Snakes. Why has it got to be snakes? There's just too many snakes. You got all these friggin' snakes, and I was wanting them to do, you know, other figures too, and it just seemed like we got all the dang snakes at the same time, and we didn't even get their action features. Like, you got to switch his little stubby neck out for this neck piece, but before I used to be able to push a button and he'd go, you know, right in your face. You know, that's what he did, and now he doesn't do it. And it was the same thing like with this guy. There used to be like a little wheel on his back, and you can make his little tongue go like, you know, he won't do that no more. Now all I can do, like, I can take it out, you know, take the tongue out, and you just put it back in there. You know, I don't know. It's cool for old guys like me, because I'm, you know, quite honestly, if it really did have that wheel, I'd probably would have done it a couple times and then just put him on the shelf with it sticking out and we'd be done. You know, but, yeah, I don't know. You kind of want the action feature too a little bit. So I got 4 of these snake guys to open. And, yeah, I've had them for a while. So we'll start with the first one here. We got Squeeze. Now, I had this one as a kid. Or no, not as a kid. I did not have this one as a kid. I lied to you. I had this one not too long ago. I bought it off this nice guy, Mr. Michael Purvis. Now, Mr. Michael Purvis sells vintage Masters of the Universe toys, among other things. Very nice fella, Mr. Michael Purvis. And I highly recommend him, you know, for you to buy things from. And we're going to be back after these little messages here. Shout out my buddy, Mr. Michael Purvis, Manic Plastic Toy Shop.
Hey, are you looking for the latest action figures and toys? Or maybe you are hunting for that one vintage piece to complete your collection? Then Manic Plastic Toy Shop is just the place for you. We have both vintage and new toys from Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Marvel Legends, Ghostbusters, DC Comics superheroes, and your favorite wrestlers. Sick of eBay scalpers? We have reasonable prices on all our toys. Just go to manicplastic.com and follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Well, there we go. Yeah, he gives me $50 every time I play that, so I'll probably play that like 6 more times tonight, you know, no big deal. But yeah, I would say yes, Michael is great. And yes, you do get some great deals from Big Mike, and he is also a very good guy. And Jeff's never heard of him, you know. Yeah, he's a man, the myth, legend. And Ghostbusters makes me mad. Yeah, the old Ghostbusters. They come out with the couple of them vintage looking Ghostbusters deals, but then they, you know, I don't know. I wanted to see them make more of them, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't sell very well, you know. And yeah, they got lazy with their not including the action features for sure. You know, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, I probably would have done that a couple times, and then I'd have put it away. But it's like you still wanted to have it. But anyway, I did buy a vintage one of these from Manic Plastic Toy Shop, and that was the first time I ever had one. So we're gonna see what this Origin one's got. I see he's got a little purple weapon in there. You know, the one I got from Big Mike didn't have the little purple weapon, but he gave it to me for a good price. Now we got some card art on the back here, and they show a couple figures that Origins. One of them they've released by now, and another one they haven't. That you got him fighting Rio Blast and Extendar. Now we've had Extendar come out, but we're all still waiting for Rio Blast. And I'm gonna open this up, and I'm probably gonna try to keep the back card kind of nice, because I've been saving all the card art and all the boxes for this stuff, which, you know, takes up a lot of room. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with them all, but I just like having them. But anyway, we're gonna open them. Trying to open them by the microphone so you could hear that satisfying sound. Alright. Let's get them off of there. Yeah, people watch me and they think that they see all the toys on the wall in the boxes, and they think I'm not a guy who opens the toys. Like, I'm definitely a guy who opens the toys. Any of those toys on the walls in the boxes, they've all been open. They just I gotta smell it too. Look at that new figure smell. Ooh, it kind of does. Oh, I kind of like that. Mike, I think you kind of changed the way I open toys now. I was never an open and smeller. You know, now that you told me to smell it, I kind of like that. Yeah. Well, we don't keep the bubbles. Throw the bubble away. Let's see if we can get the figure out of here without losing his hand. You know, and oh, it's got one of these. Oh, never mind. I broke it. Good. Them stringy dingy pieces of crap. Guys smelling their figures. See, I never did that before. I think he corrupted me, because I was never a smell 'em guy. But he always smells them, and some smell different, huh? Yeah, it's that fresh plastic smell. You know, I think I like it. You know, I did it. Now I think you've changed the way I open toys now. You know, yes, unregulated Chinese plastic. They put something in there, something good. Well, my first impression here, getting this dude out. We'll put this card aside now. Put that over here. The little accessory looks different. Like, I've seen a vintage one. I've never had one in my hand, but that looks different to me. Maybe one of you guys more knowledgeable with what a regular one looks like can tell me. And there we got him. So he's got the little gangly arms. He's like, yeah, I had to squeeze. I squeeze you. You know, yeah, right into your living rooms. Come here. So, I don't know. About reminds me of the vintage one. You know, big old long arms, little grippy hand. And we'll put the little guy in the little grippy hand. You know, there's a reason why I wasn't very excited to open this thing. You know, he's okay, but you know, again, he doesn't have that nostalgia pop for me because I didn't have him as a kid. I did enjoy having one when I got it for the vintage, because at the time I was thinking of being a completion, looking for a complete vintage collection, which I gave up on. But there it is, squeeze, so he can squeeze you. So he's going to take his place among the other snake people over here. And he got a little comic book, which I always liked Masters of the Universe for having the little comic books. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he sold his. Yeah, you see, it's it's very, very close to the original, huh? The little accessory. That's cool. And Jeff is not surprised Mike sold it, and likes the head sculpt. You know, I gotta admit, you know, you're looking at him. He goes kind of an alligator man kind of vibe to him, or maybe he's got a more snaky looking head than the other guys do. Now, like I was saying, I used to like Masters of the Universe for these little mini comics, you know, and it's neat to have new ones. The art's all glossy, you know. I'm not really going to read the story here. I stopped reading these a while ago, but you know, I mean, they're okay. You know, it looks like a snake armor man-at-arms is fighting the squeeze in a imposter one, I guess. So Mike loves the Snake Man. That's why he sold them all. Yeah, they're his favorite. Yeah, I totally get that. Well, then he should be excited, because that's all this is Snake Men today, Mike. That's what we've got. And now, because of you, I'm going to smell every one of them. This one is Snake Face. Now, I've never had this figure, ever. I have had one in my hand. It belonged to somebody else, or one that I was maybe going to purchase, but we couldn't agree to a price. This is one of the more expensive figures if you're looking to complete a vintage collection, especially if you're trying to get all the little pieces he came with. The vintage one did not come with an extra head. He just had the action feature where he went bleh, like all the snakes came out of his mouth. Bleh. That's kind of what he did. And instead, you're going to recreate that nonsense by using the little extra head that he comes with. So we're going to open him up now. And I'm going to smell it too. All because of Mike. We're going to try not to drop anything on the floor, because that is my enemy. And already stuff's falling out, but it's landing in good places. We've got the comic book stuck in the glue, which they've been doing with these. Alright. Now on the back of this card, they showed Snake Face's power, where he pulls all that crap out of his face, and he turns the good guys into stone. You know, and there's the other snake guys that Mike likes in there with him. You know, all his favorite characters, which are good. We'll put these comic books over here. I don't want to lose them. Put the cards over here. I don't want to lose them. This guy comes with a different comic book. It looks like he was in another wave there where they had like the Ninja Guy and the King Randor and the Dragon Blaster Skeletor, Snake Tila, and the Snake Trooper. A lot of these I passed on. I think I got the Dragon Blaster Skeletor. In fact, I think I haven't even opened it yet. It's behind me. Maybe we'll do that one on another deal. But yeah, another comic book and another guy. Let's get him out of this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to smell it. Different. He definitely smelled different than his brother. Different mold. You know, his little snake guy is a little greener. Now be careful, if I show this head to you, you might turn to stone. Did it work? I suppose if you're stoned, you can't type. See what I did there? I made a joke. Let's get this thing off of him. That'd be like the last thing you see, like if I was like stalking up behind you, you know, all creepy, and then I was like, that's what happens. I snuff you with the plastic, and then you fall victim to me. Let's see. Catch up here. All snake men all the time. Yeah, and that's why these sat here for as long as they did. Because I got sick of them. I got sick of these snakes. I got sick of these mother friggin' masters of the universe stuff with the mother friggin' snakes. Dang it. And that's all it was. And it seems like, I don't know, now they're going to the cartoons, which is probably better. I'm trying not to cut my fingers off here as I use a giant pair of scissors to take care of little tiny stringy dings. You know, if it wasn't dangerous, it wouldn't be fun. There we go. I think we've freed him from his plastic prison. He can come out and wreak snake-facey trouble upon the world. Now I do like the head sculpt on this one. This guy looks freaky. He's creepy. He's one of the few of these snake guys that actually looks kind of scary. At least I think he does. Yeah, it looks like he's got some decent armor on him, and he's got that freakadoo head, them little teeth that come out like that. You know, speaking of teeth, we got a premium one that I haven't opened yet. I know, I with Mattel Creations stuff that like goes for money, and I haven't opened it. You know, because again, I just felt snake fatigue, if you will, and it gave me Masters of the Universe Origins fatigue. Is what it did. And that's about when I stopped buying these regularly and opening them regularly and doing videos on them regularly, because I just kind of was over it. And that's sad, because, like, you know, again, I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan. I just I don't know. And then, you know, to top it off with most of the fans, you know, we had this bad taste in our mouth with the Snake Men anyway. And then they're doing the Snake Lair, and they kind of drop the ball on that and try to make it like Eternia 5.0. You know, and it's like, didn't you just get like a gaggle of money from a couple thousand nerds on that? You know, you're gonna, you know, work that scam again? You know, like maybe people wanted more of a simple, you know, Castle Grayskull style, Snake Mountain style, play set. Instead, you're trying to do Eternia 5.0, and I think a lot of fans, myself included, just went, that's enough of that. We didn't ask, oh, he's sick of these goddamn snakes in this goddamn line. It's enough. That's enough. No more snakes. Let's see here. I got way behind here. Someone sent Salacious Rum a rubber bib with a catch at the bottom because he's dropping and losing Lego pieces. I might need one of those. Yeah, the Slamurai figure was a little weird. To me, it was like, I thought it was an obvious ploy of, we have Ninjor, and Ninjor was the black figure, and then they did a white ninja, I think, kind of to steal some of that G.I. Joe thunder and get the kind of Snake Eyes versus, was it Storm Shadow? One of you G.I. Joe guys got to help me. I know I'm exposing myself. Not a big G.I. Joe guy. I don't know my stuff. But I felt like they were trying to steal the G.I. Joe Ninja Thunder with Masters of the Universe. And yeah, why there are so many freaking snakes on this freaking toy line? I'm done with it. And yeah, there were only, was it 6? Yeah, I suppose 6 with Cobra Khan. See, I don't add Cobra Khan with the original group because he's a spy. Yeah, snake fatigue. They do have a pill for snake fatigue. If you out there are experiencing snake fatigue, there are a number of things they can do to help your snake feel up to its usual self. And your snake will perform the way it was meant to, instead of being fatigued all the time. No one wants a fatigued snake. That is boring. But anyway, we move on here. We got an exclusive that I did not open. He is Fang Or, Fang Or. I didn't know what to make of this guy. He was kind of new to the Masters of the Universe stuff. I guess in my mind he was kind of like their version of Fang Man. It was like a Filmation. Dude, I don't know, like if you were going to do a Fang guy, I don't know why you wouldn't do Fang Man. But instead they did Fang Or. Like, it was almost like someone was like, we should do Fang Man. Make more snakes. Because, I know them Masters of the Universe fans, and I know they like them snakes. And they want more. More of them snakes. They didn't get enough. Not enough snakes yet. So then they're like, oh, well, there's a character in the Filmation stuff they called Fang Or. Or no, Fang Man. And the guy said, or. No, Fang Man. He said, or. And then they argued about it. I just made all that up. I don't know what happened. Now, this is the first time I've experienced this different kind of packaging. Here he is. Fang Or. This might be my first experience with him. I didn't even watch other videos of people like doing this stuff either. Like, I was just so over it. But one thing I like here, the back of this package, that's pretty cool. This is the first experience I've had with these. Now they slide. Like, see, I can just slide this card off and then keep all this crap. Well, it's a little different. So I suppose I'm going to keep all this crap together just in case I pull a mic and decide to sell this guy. I'll have his original box and all his original stuff to go with it. Here we got the comic book here. I'm not going to open it up or take it out of the plastic because I have no intention of reading it, at least not at the moment. But that's a little tip for you guys. If you get these exclusive or more expensive ones, keep all the packaging, especially if it just slides all back up like that. Because if you ever decide, hey, I don't want this guy or I don't care about it anymore. Sure, you can get a decent price for him loose, but you'll get an even better price for him if you have all the crap. Little weird slidey deals. I don't know, probably to keep him from scratching up the thing. I don't know. We'll put all this to the side. We're keeping all this because I don't know if I'm keeping him. First impressions, he looks kind of cool. There's another one that actually looks scary. And he's got the little stubby teeth, and it looks like he's got the big teeth there, so he can switch them out. Well, let's get him out of here. Cut my stringy dingy enemies. Is that all I need to know? No. You know, I guess I get it. They string these guys in here like this, but god dang, it's annoying to try to get them out. This would have been the thing I would have dropped, is his damn walrus teeth or whatever the heck this is he's got going on here. Well, he comes with some cool stuff here. So we got a little sword. It's like a scimitar or what have you. You know, they'll put a guy's head right in there. Or like one of them Klingon blades or something. And then he's got, it looks like a wrench or something. Maybe if I read the comic, I'll find out he's the Snake Man's mechanic or something. I don't know. I'm gonna clean up my mess a little bit. Then we'll get him up here. We'll smell him a little. He smells different too. So yeah, don't lose the wrench, he says. Oh. Whoo! Look at that. I broke it immediately. Isn't that sad? His little arm just broke right off. I barely even tried to move it. And there he went in the dust. So, wow, what a shame. I've seen a clever way to fix these, so I'm not like too worried about it. I'll just drill that out and put a little connector piece into this side when I drill that out, and I have no doubt I can repair it. But wow, I can't believe that happened just like that. I mean, again, watch, I'm going to move the other one. The other one moved just fine. So, pretty wild. A little sad, but we'll fix him. So in the meantime, we'll put a little sword in his hand. We'll put his little teeth in his mouth. Do these ones come out? Is that how this works? Now I see. You take the little teeth out, and then you put the big teeth in. That's how he works. And if you want him to gum them, he can be gummy, no teeth. What a bummer. I am a little sad that his little army busted, but it's funny. It'll give me something to do. That kind of thing, kind of on my mind actually, because my Cyclops figure for my X-Men 97, I'm even noticing a stress mark on his little neck hole just from me switching out the heads on it. And so I'm sure that's probably going to go at some point too. So I was looking up the ability to fix them because I figured I'm going to need to learn that for that guy. But I have one last of these dang snakes to do. And then we'll move on and do something else. But give me a second here. I need to get myself together and wipe my little I broke my Snake Man arms tears away. And I'll be back. In the meantime, I am going to leave you with a commercial about where you can get these cool little cups, or you can buy hats and shirts and comic books from me, or you can just not if you don't want to. Anyway, I'll be right back. Want to support the channel? Here's how. Merchandising. Everybody needs a little merchandising. So you go to the link in the description of the video for merch, and this will take you to this page where you can get all kinds of stuff. Want a Motu Jonezer coffee mug? Only $15. You can get my cute little cartoony face there with all my favorite toys. Pretty cool. Or you can get a Jonezer cap for $20. We got several different colors available for the old Jonezer cap. And we've got ladies t-shirts for $18.80. They have a couple different options here for that too. If you click on the link over in the description that leads you to Patreon, when you get over here, you'll see a funny little cartoon face of me and all my favorite little toys, and the name of the channel, Motu Jonezer, right behind me. And there are 3 different levels of helping. In the first tier, it is only $5 a month, and you will become a part of the team. Now, how this works is you are offering basic support. So doing content is hard, and coming up with money and the ability to film and edit and buy software and computer stuff, and it's all, you know, it's a cost. So we appreciate basic support and help. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, $5 a month, you can do that. And not only will you become a part of my team, but I can become a part of yours. And so if you have content that you create, or you're active on social media, or you're selling things, or you're doing something, we would put a link to your social media or your channel in the description, and we would shout you out, help each other out. That's what this community is all about here on YouTube, is helping each other out. Hey, want to keep helping? There's another level of support that we offer. You have the power. That's right. For $10 a month, you can have the power to say what happens on this channel. So there's a little tab here on Patreon called Community. You click on that, you'd send me a direct message. You'd say things like, hey, I like more toy content, or hey, I like the live streaming of the video games. How about some more horror stuff? Want to do some movie reviews? Can you guest on my live stream? What can we do? And you can work with me to create more content. This sounds kind of fun, and you can be an active help on the channel. So join here for $10 a month. This tier offers a 7-day free trial. So you can try this out for 7 days at no money and see if these perks and value you get for this works for you. And if not, you cancel within the 7 days, no harm, no foul, and you have 7 days to play around here. Now there's a 3rd level of support, and this one is not for the faint of heart. This is my favorite comic book guy. That's right. You get all the above perks of the other 2 tiers, plus a monthly comic book mystery box subscription. It will have at least $25 worth of value in comics and shipped to you at my cost, so for free. Sorry, continental USA only. If you are outside of the USA, I will put $10 towards shipping costs. You would have to cover the remainder. But what's inside these boxes? Well, these won't be your crappy dollar bin boxes. This is going to be books packed to your taste. So you tell me, hey, I like Marvel Comics. I'm not a DC guy. Well, okay, then I'll only put Marvel in there. Hey, I'm a Spider-Man guy. Well, then we'll put some Spider-Man books in. I like the X-Men. I like the Hulk. I like Batman. Whatever you like, I will pack the books to your taste. You know, and if say you want a lot of books, so, you know, you can get a few of them, or hey, I just want one book for all that value. Well, we can do that too. It's up to you. You are in control of your comic book box. Now, because this is a specialized, personalized box, it's limited, so I can only do 10 of these a month. If they become popular, maybe we'll up that. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate any support you can do. And if you don't want to buy anything, that's fine too. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff is free. Appreciate your support. Jonezer out. Okay, we're back here. I'm a little shell-shocked that I broke that guy, so I'm looking him up on eBay here to see what he goes for or trends for, because it was funny, like, I'm so over the snake, man, like, I busted and I really didn't even care. Whereas I lost the Colossus thing and I was, like, totally devastated. Oh, look at that. One of them went for $11 on, that smells suspicious. They seem to be trending around 50, 30 to 50. Yeah, some of them that are bidding, They're only bidding like $10, $11. It's kind of crazy. So you can find him kind of cheaper if you care. I'm not sure I care. That's kind of sad. Sad that I don't care. He's Fangor. He was an exclusive. People were probably paying like $400 on eBay to get him at one time. Or not, I don't know. But the last one here is the lady Sliver. Lady Sliver. So she is going to be our final open. Let's hope I don't break her leg or her arm or some such thing. Looks like she comes out of the... Ooh. Now this was another one that wasn't in the original line. She kind of strikes me as a snake Tila lady with a different head. I don't know. It looks like maybe she got some different stuff on her. It looks like she comes with that Tila stick and a little stabby thing and a little snake tail. So that's what we got here. Stick, stabby thing, snake tail. So let's open this. Yeah, look at the packaging on this. That's pretty cool. Snake people always gave kind of that Egyptian vibe, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if we can open her up so I can put these guys on their shelves and forget about them again. You know, and what's sad or kind of funny is, like, at one time I was really excited and bought these, you know, and then they just sat here because I wasn't excited and stopped caring. I needed a Care Bear stare. They still have those, the Care Bears, and then they look at you they shine the magic from their bellies on you and they make you care about stuff. I needed that for my He-Man, which is sad because He-Man was my jam, and now I just not as excited for He-Man as I once was, you know. And it doesn't look like these snakes are going to be the thing that gets me excited for it again. Well, let's get her out of here. Finally got the damn thing open. I bet you there's more. I bet you there's more problems. More stringy crap. Oh, look. The wand thing already came loose. That thing's practically fallen out. In case you've never seen this before, this is Tila's stick, only it's in a different color. That's kind of what Masters of the Universe does. They just use the same crap in a different way. Make you think it's new crap, trick you into buying it again. That's basically the game. Looks like her comic book is taped or glued to the wall, which I don't know. I don't know if I like that decision either. Why would you tape it on there? Again, I'm trying to keep her stuff nice just in case I don't care about this and want to sell it. You know, and what's funny is if I was smart and I didn't care about this, I'd have sold it before I opened it. But I guess I had some fun. Gotta open it. I bought the damn thing. Let's get the tape off of this. Or just bend it so it can't cause any harm. There's the comic book for the Snake Lady. Now, I had seen a spoiler in that comic book. I guess she kills King Hiss, which is kind of wild. So she's the queen now. I don't know. Now that was a gutsy move. But again, by then I was just kind of over it. So, oop. Now I'm dropping knives on me. Just a mess. Let's get the little skirt out. Probably for the switcheroo for her snaky tail. No. There you go. Her little snaky tail out. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, let's catch up the comments here. Loves the packaging on her bootay. And yeah, Mikey feels my pain. Now come on, Jonezer, get with it. Don't you be so. There's no crying in He-Man. You can't be a He-Man fan and cry about how I didn't care about He-Man no more because of snakes. Yeah. You know, so yeah, that's not very manly. You know, we're gonna have to stop this crying crap. No crying in your He-Man. Now, this thing sucks. At least there's no stringy dingies, but God, getting it out of here is. I don't break it, removing it. Alright, it's out. Wasn't sure if that was gonna happen. So here she, look at that. She's already coming apart. So it makes me wonder how good there she is. There. We'll make her human-y first. I'm being very careful with the arms and the hands this time. You know, we don't want anything stupid to happen. That was wild. Like, I barely applied any pressure to that at all, and it just like went. I don't know if that's I'm just so badass I crumble plastic in my hand without effort, or if it was a QC issue and Mattel just doesn't use good plastic for their stuff. I don't know. Now we'll put her little snaky thing on. So she came apart there way too easily. I think this goes on here. And then this goes on here. And now she's a snaky lady. She's a Lady Sliver. And then she got the little underpants running away thing there. That's good. And then some of the other snake guys, you know, if she ain't using them, you know, the other snaky boys who just borrow that, you know, for what they need. And she's got this, so she's good. You know. Jonezer, why you gotta talk like that? This is a toy show. Yeah, it's a toy show for adults, you know. Yeah, Fangor looks good with the tail on too. Oh, I saw that there. What they say? Fangor looks good with the tail on too. Well, now we're gonna have to try it. Does he look good with the tail on and a broken arm? No, see, that's on there good. I don't know if that's gonna come off. Okay, it didn't break. Let's try him. Get Fangor. I already broke him, so we'll take him out of his shit. And we'll put the... Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, he's... maybe I'll leave his arm like that. He's a wounded warrior. Yeah. That'll be okay. That kind of sucks. We'll have to get our little Dremel and fix him. And there she is, Lady Slither. See if I can get this thing to stand up. Doesn't seem like it wants to. There we go. It is not an easy thing to balance, but we got it to do it. So that's good. Let's catch up here. Oh boy, I've missed a lot of stuff. Alright. King Hiss don't die. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about there. And his snake slides out of the helmet. Oh. I know what you're saying there. And yeah, the tail is cool. The tail sold me on the one transparent merman. Yeah, that was a cool another way to use it. And see, yep, he told me. Wouldn't lie to me. Of course he would. Make a hook for his broken arm. That might actually be cool. Or like, yeah, make some kind of custom. Give him a robot arm, droid arm to commemorate his wounded arm. Funny stuff. Well, that's what I got for toy opening. We'll transition back over here to this big bad discount crap and see what more we can find on heavy discount here. Looks like some Disney stuff, and again, Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, lots of still in the 60% off. So this is still like the over half off, like right there. $16.80. You can get the Dark Knight, Superman, and Batman, and have that fight that you. What? Why'd you say that name, Martha? No, that name. Don't say Martha. That makes me not fight you. You know, you could relive that. There's a little Ghostbuster car there. You know, make Jeff happy. Have this cool little Ecto one. You know, little Yoda or Mandalorian stuff there. Yeah, you got that weird Riddler guy statue. Darth Vader. Again, this stuff is still it's half off, over 50% of value. You know, good times had by all, and that is all that matters. You know, we break our toys, we still have fun. I think Jeff's laughing at my impression of the Dark Knight Returns, Zack Snyder abysmal thing. There you go. You get Panther for $10. Little G.I. Joe Ultimates here. Some Boba Fett's. Deluxe Boba Fett. $14. It's not bad. Yeah, it's getting into some weird Japanese sexualized things. A Ninja Turtle with the Karate Kid. $20. Rebirth the Ray. $8. Across the Spider-Verse, $10. Thor Love and Thunder. You even get Transformers. Lots of deals. You get Bill Burr there from the Mandalorian. It's like some turtle stuff. That's half off on that. That thing was over $200 at one point. So you get 3 Mausers and a couple figures there. Skeletor for $9. That is not a bad toy, actually, for $9. That's a decent Skeletor if you're looking for a classics size and style Masterverse figure. That's the Gargoyles. I remember Gargoyles. Lots of good stuff. If y'all is looking for discounts on the big bad. Got the Soul Crusher from Spawn. Little Marvel Legends Red. Oh, these are those little 3-inch ones. Those are kind of cool too. Neato. More Witcher. WWE. A Ciri from The Witcher. Triclops. This is not a bad Triclops figure for $14. You know, you can get him in yeah. Yeah, the turtles have been tricked out. You get on the corner there. You owe me $10, Michelangelo. I don't want to hear you crying about what you had to do for it. Get back out there and you earn, or I will hit you with your own nunchuck. Dang it. You used to be my favorite. You're a disgrace. But, yeah. At discounted toys. The cheap stuff. Those are kind of cool. I don't know what they are or what they're for, but I kind of like the way they look. You got a little rum bottle, a flaming sword. Not too shabby. Well, folks, that was what I got for comics to show and toys to open. I suppose we could play some Vizio games, or we could keep scrolling this. Look at that. Not even $10 a piece. You can get Mossman, He-Man, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn for the low price of $36. That is incredible. That's a good deal. There you get Cartoon 2000X He-Man, $7. When I was scrolling through here before, I seen a lot of like Marvel Legends stuff that I thought was pretty good. Yeah, Jeff is headed to sleep. Bed is calling him. And I think we're going to be turning this in pretty shortly ourselves over here. Jonezer's just kind of running out of things to talk about and things to show off. Good night, Ned. Good night, Ned. I am really glad you caught it too, my friend. Love seeing you around, Lack. You are the man. And everybody's saying goodnight to Jeffrey. I seen a whole wall full of these Sunmans at Target for about this same price. $10, you know, $5. They were practically giving them away. They had a whole wall full of them. Sunman. You know, and it's kind of funny. It's nice that they included Sunman in Masters of the Universe, but I mean, let's all be honest. They included a toy line that didn't sell back then, and it didn't sell this time either. You know, it's Sunman. Terror Claw Skeletor for less than $10. That's pretty cool to get a deluxe figure for that. That Modak is pretty cool. $20. I bet that figure's huge. He-Man for $9. So now we're getting into the cooler stuff. Oh, here's an invisible woman with long hair, and you can actually see her paint application, so that's good. Yeah, keychains and bobbleheads and Flash. Ah, he's king of the universe. He saved every one of us. Yeah, that's good stuff. Everybody's saying good night. Night, John Boy. Yeah, that's actually not from Family Guy there, Mike. That's from the Waltons, I think it was. Night, Jim Bob. Night, John Boy. Night, Mom. Night, Dad. Everybody just saying goodnight to each other for 45 minutes. That's pretty much what the whole show was on TV. It was great. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, you do know what I'm talking about. Night, John Boy. Good night, Ned. Night, Bob. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. It's from the Waltons. It's an old school show there on the old telly division. Look at that. You get all them Eternals with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 figures for $68. I couldn't name you one of them because I didn't see that movie. So I don't know who they are. But they practically given them away. Little Snake Eyes Scarlet, $10. They didn't have a mom or dad. They just had grandparents. What was that? Yeah, Family Guy was knocking on it. That's exactly what was happening there. We're 52 deep into this, and there's still a 60% discount. So 53, 54 pages or more of stuff that's half off. There you go. Set of 4 figures. You got Deathstroke. You know, I mean, I don't know a lot of these people, and I don't know if that's a good price, but it's 60% off if you're into it. Now we're getting into the 56%. Hey, Bill's favorite Batman character, the Batman who laughs. Bill always talks about how much he likes that one. That's his favorite superpowers release that they did so far, is the Batman who laughs. If you guys are looking to get Bill something nice for Christmas there, you gotta get him that the Batman who laughs figure. He really likes that. Now look at this, $22 for this little like Mega Construct set, Masters of the Universe stuff. It's pretty cool. Got Andre the Giant. All kinds of stuff. Well, folks, it's been a fun night. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I had fun breaking my Fangor figure for your guys' entertainment. It looks like I'd only be out like 15-20 bucks on it anyway if you get a good eBay deal, but I think I can fix him or will improve him or some such. Thanks for hanging out with me and enjoying the nonsense, but Jonesy's gonna head out into the yonder. So until next time, my friends, you guys take care. What are you doing? Why are you still here? The show's over now. Go home. Go do something else. Huh.